Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Nolan Clausen, Midwest Movement Chiropractic and Functional Rehab. Today we're going to talk about workplace injury prevention routine. So, things that we can do to prevent injuries at the workplace. And I want to throw a little caveat in here. This is for people that do not have pain and for sure don't have any medical conditions going on. But this is simply for prevention. So, I developed a little routine for every joint, basically, that you can go through every day and hopefully prevent some injuries at the workplace. So I have them all listed right here and we'll go through each one. So the first one, we want to take care of our neck. So this one, we're going to do chin retraction and extension. And we're just going to do 10 of those. So I always say my cue, pretend like somebody ugly is trying to kiss you. Get away and back. Next thing we're going to do is shoulder extension. So if you can find a chair or a high countertop, something that we can put the back of our hand on, and then we just try to get our shoulder into extension. So you might have to squat down pretty far if you have a low chair like this, or if we have a little ledge, like say my marker board here, we can go here. We just do 10 each side. Same thing there. Trying to get our shoulder into a little bit of extension. Next one, elbow extension. So if you have a counter or a chair, basically all you're going to do is get your elbow into extension. I'm just going to do 10 of those. Down from the elbow, we have our wrist, and all we're going to do is pull out on that wrist, flex it down. Pull out, flex it down. Pull out, flex it down. You can do that for both sides. Okay? The next one, we're going to go into our thoracic spine or our mid spine. And all we're going to do is we're going to find another chair. We're going to sit down and we're just going to rotate 10 one way, 10 the other way. Just like that. Then from there, we're going to go to the low back. All we're going to do is stand with our hands on our hips, push the hips forward, lean back. Push the hips forward, lean back. Now we're going to go to the hip. We're going to do hip extension. So the last one we're leaning back with our back. This one we just want to push the hip forward. We want to feel kind of like a good stretch right in front of the hip. And you switch, lean forward. Just like that. Now, we're going to move down to the knee. So if you have a chair, I advise you to sit on your chair. Take your knee and just push down. Trying to get full range of motion backwards. Just like that. The last one is our ankle. So you're going to be seated and you're going to take your ankle and just pull down. Just like that. And if any of those movements cause you to have pain or cause more pain, please, please stop and go see someone. Go see a chiropractor, come see us, but make sure you go get that checked out. These are simply for prevention and not pain relief. But basically all these movements, the reason that we're doing all of them is we like to think about somebody seated in a chair because we do it way too often. So if you're seated here like this at your computer, basically we need to move in the opposite direction. So we take our chin back here, our shoulders we take back, our thoracic spine we rotate and kind of sit up, our elbows because we're here, we go the opposite direction. Our wrists, because we're here, we go opposite direction. Our knee, our hips, we extend them. And our low back, we extend them. Our knee, we go in the opposite direction. And then our ankle, we go opposite direction of what we sit in all day long. So, repeat all of these 10 times each side, 1 time daily. And I bet you guys can prevent some injury.